Why did my bone straight hair or wig went bad easily? I just bought it a couple of months ago. Or could it be that my vendor sold a bad hair for me and all of that? And in this video, I am going to be telling you some of the practices that is making your bone straight wig to go bad easily or to easily get damaged. Before we dive right into the video, if you are new, hello and welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please consider subscribing and joining this family by clicking the bell button below that says subscribe, because in this channel I make content around beauty, talking about hairs, how you can get hairs, how you can start the hair business, okay, how you can maintain your hairs, especially your luxury hairs, because that is what I do. And if this is something that sounds interesting to you, please do not forget to join this family, because you are definitely going to gain a whole lot of value when you do. Do not forget to give this video a huge thumbs up. Okay, let me know your comments about this video in the comment section. If you have any question at all pertaining your bone straight hair, your luxury hairs, or anything about hair that you want me to talk about for you, also let me know in the comment section. And yes, you guys, let's dive right into the video. Okay, so I get a lot of questions, especially from my customers, because of course I'm a human hair vendor. I sell luxury hairs ranging from bone straight hairs, okay, to raw donor hairs. And I get this question a lot from customers talking about how their bone straight hair didn't last long, or how their luxury hairs, whether it is raw donor hairs or single donor hairs, didn't last long and all of that. They want to know the reasons. I have had this question a lot of times, and I feel like it would be nice, okay, to come out here and do a video telling you some of the reasons why your bone straight hair or your luxury hair are getting damaged, or why they are, getting bad by the day. Okay, you guys, there are some things that will make your bone straight hair to go bad. Now, aside the fact from buying wrong bone straight hair or buying a fake bone straight hair, which I already have the video talking about how you'll be able to identify an original bone straight hair. I'm going to leave the link to that video in my description box, so go ahead to check that video out. After, of course, you must have seen this one. Okay, so apart from you buying a fake bone straight hairs, there are different practices, there are different things that you are doing that is actually making your bone straight hair to go bad easily. And in this video, I am going to share with you, because of course I cannot hide that from you. You bought that hair with a lot of money, and I should tell you some of the things that you are doing that you may not know, but is going to damage your bone straight hair, or is damaging your bone straight hair. Okay, you guys, so I have my notes here, and I wouldn't want to leave out anything for you. So just in case you see me looking down, just know that I'm trying to pick up my points for you. Okay, you guys, so yeah, do not also forget this hair is from us. It's a super cute braided wigs. You can see how beautiful and tiny the strands are. It's very, very beautiful. If you like this hair, I have the link to my WhatsApp in the description box. Go ahead to send me a message on WhatsApp, and our attendant is going to answer you ASAP. Okay, we ship worldwide, so distance is not a barrier. If you also want to get luxury hairs ranging from bone straight hair or donor hairs, we also sell, whether in bulk as a startup, or whether as somebody that just wants to buy for your own use. Okay, and if you also want to know how to start the hair business, know how to run the hair business, where to get luxury hairs, factories, okay, to order from, and all of that, I have a one-on-one class where I teach you every single thing. You do not need to have an idea of the hair business before you actually start making good money from this hair business. Yes, there is money in hair business. I just said that. So I have a one-on-one class where I teach you everything that you need to know. I also have a video where I explained everything if you want to join that class. But also, if you are looking to join that class, I'm going to be having the email address in my description box. Just send an email, okay, telling me that you want to book a class to actually learn how to run the hair business from scratch and make good money. Okay, you guys, so quickly, let's dive right into the video for today. So number one reason why your bone straight hair is not lasting long, or you are using pressing iron to straighten your bone straight hair. Good. Like most of the time, there was a customer that actually messaged me. She was complaining and all of that. So when I asked her some questions, she started telling me she was using pressing iron, the one you normally use to straighten your clothes, to straighten her bone straight hair. And I'm like, where did you get this ideology from? Like, who told you to do this? For crying out loud, your pressing irons are for your clothes, and heat can damage your bone straight hair. That is why you have straighteners, because straighteners are already custom made to fit or to suit your bone straight hair. And even with that, you still need heat protectant, okay, to spray on your bone straight hair before you go ahead to use your straightening iron to actually straighten it. Now, instead of doing that, you are going to use your regular clothing iron, pressing iron, to iron your bone straight hair. Please do not do it. It is damaging your hair. Okay, the heat from that pressing iron is too much for your bone straight hair. Talking about heat, even the sun is not good for your bone straight hair. Yes, sun, especially in Africa, is super hot, that it is not good for your bone straight hair. You can imagine the reason why you take your hairs to some laundry, or when your stylist is making your hair, your bone straight hair, into a wig for you, and she wants to straighten it, you see her using a heat resistant spray to do that. That is because heat is not so good for your bone straight hair. So please, honey, stop using straightening iron to straighten your bone straight hair. It is going to damage your bone straight hair. Okay, you guys. So number 2 is going to be, you are using any kind of oils for it. And I get this a lot from my customers. They be like, oh, can I use coconut oil? Can I use shea butter? Like, really? On your bone straight hair? Please ask your vendor, anybody you are buying your bone straight hair for, ask the person to recommend a very good oil that you can use for your bone straight hairs. There are oils that you can use for your bone straight hairs, and there are oils you cannot use for your bone straight hair. Like, you cannot bring it close to your bone straight hair. Not talk about putting it on your bone straight hair. I have a video talking about some of the things that you can use to maintain your bone straight hair, and I'm going to leave the link of that video in the description box. I mentioned some of the oils that you can actually use for your bone straight hair, which I also use for my clients, and they have not given me any issues, okay, since I was using it. So please stop using coconut oil, stop using shea butter, stop using all this oil sheen on the market or in the markets to rub on your bone straight hair. And even if you have a prescribed oil, you do not use it every day. Your bone straight hair is, if you bought an original bone straight hair, is not shiny, it's not meant to be shiny. Okay, so it's not something that you now be rubbing oils on it every time just to make it shine. It does not need to be shiny. That is why it is original bone straight hair. So don't apply it. Even if you have a recommended oil, do not apply it every day. It is not good for your bone straight hair. It is damaging your bone straight hair. Twice or once a week is perfect. Okay, you guys. So number 3 I'm going to be talking about is the fact that you do not revamp your hair as at when due. Now, some people can have their bone straight hair for straight 2 years and they've not done any revamping on it. Now, you guys, if you are that hair, can you go 2 days, 3 days, 5 weeks, 2 years without taking your bath or even moisturizing your skin? You see, the same way you take care of yourself and even your natural hair is the same way you should be taking care of your bone straight hair. So please don't go about wearing your wigs for straight 6 months without revamping it for once. At least once in 6 months is even good, okay, to revamp. I'm not saying you should be revamping it every month, but at least once in 6 months is good to revamp your bone straight hair, because you are not even supposed to be wearing your bone straight hair every single day. Nope. It is going to also damage your bone straight hair. So if you're not even wearing it every single day, then you need to revamp it once in every 6 months so that it can bring back the bounce, the shine, and everything. Okay, it is going to help your bone straight hair to last long. So please revamp your hair as at when due and give it to professionals. Don't just take it to somebody that is saying they know how to revamp. Know that they know the kind of product they are using, okay, and know how professional they are in their field before you go ahead to give them your hair to revamp for you. Else it's still going to end up damaging it. So yeah, please revamp your hair as at when due. Number 4 tip I'm going to give you is not brushing out the tangles of your bone straight hair after usage. Now, God, I get this one a lot. When I ask some of my customers, oh, how did you treat the hair? How did you use it? How long have you been using it? Some will use it on a constant note for straight 1 week. Please, if you are that hair, you will not survive. Yes, stop using your hair like that. You will not survive if you are that hair every single day. Can you wear one cloth for straight 1 week? Okay, so it's not good for your hair. That's aside. Now you go on an outing, you return, you don't even have a brush, not to talk about brushing the hair, detangling it. Because of course, just like your natural hair, your bone straight hair is going to tangle. Even if that's some people will tell you, or most times I'll tell you that, oh, tangling is one of the reasons that your bone straight hair is fake. Now there are some certain tangles that does not mean that your bone straight hair is fake. Okay, so when you come back from your outing, your bone straight hair would have tangled because of breeze, heat, your sweat, and all of that. That is natural. Okay, that does not mean your bone straight hair is fake. Please take a brush, take a white tooth comb, brush that hair, and then you keep it. Now, some people don't even have their wig hangers. Okay, some people don't even have where they keep their hairs. But please make sure you detangle your bone straight hair, brush it very well before you store it for the next usage. Okay, and also airing it is also going to help it to last long. Do not just keep it with the sweat that you came back with from your occasion, okay, and the odor that is in it. You just remove it and then you just throw it somewhere. No, please always tangle your bone straight hair before you go ahead to keep it. It's also going to help your bone straight hair to last long. If you are not doing that, your bone straight hair will not last long. That is the thing. It's not because your friend has sold a bad bone straight hair for you. Okay, another one I'm going to give you, which is number 6, is going to be that you are hanging your bone straight hair on nails and pointy surface. Please, please, sis, get a wig bag, get a wig hanger. Ask your vendor. They have these things. There are hairs and hair accessories. That is why they call them hair accessories. Please buy a wig hanger. It is not cost. It is not expensive. When you are ordering for that bone straight hair, whether from me or whether from your vendor, please buy a wig bag or a wig hanger. A wig bag comes with a hanger. You can actually just place it in it after brushing your hair and then keep it safe. It is going to help your bone straight hair to last long. When you are hanging it on nails in your room, you are going to puncture the closure or the frontal or the net that they use to make the cap, or even rumple the weft of the bone straight hair. Okay, so it is not good. Learn to have a very good maintenance culture for your bone straight hair. Is definitely going to help. That's like in conclusion of everything I'm saying. Learn to have a good maintenance culture for your bone straight hair, please, so that you don't come back and say, oh, this vendor sold a very bad hair for me, and I'm not going to buy from this vendor again. This vendor is a bad vendor. I'll make sure nobody buys from this vendor. No, you are actually not maintaining your bone straight hair, and that is the reason why it is getting damaged. Okay, you guys, I hope you got value from this video so far. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comment section, and I'm going to do my best to answer you. If you want to attend our one-on-one class teaching you how to delve into the hair business, because trust me, this hair business is sweet. There's a lot of profits in it. If you want to delve into it, because if you don't know the nooks and crannies, if you don't know the tips and tricks, if you don't even know how you can be able to source for quality and original hairs, you will not make that profit I'm talking about. So if you are interested, please check the description box. You are going to see my email address. Just send me an email telling me you want to learn the one-on-one class. Of course, it's for a fee, and I'm going to put you through, and let's get started with your hair business. We are teaching you everything, like everything from scratch, and you don't need to even have hair knowledge for you to make money. Okay, I'm going to teach you every single thing that you need, from identifying these hairs, okay, asking your questions. I'm also going to give you 2 weeks of mentorship. You can message me at any time and I'll respond to you for that period of the 2 weeks. Okay, so I'm going to show you factories that you can actually order from directly by yourself from your house, okay, without paying so much. And you can also join our group buy class. If you don't want to go through the stress of buying direct from the factory, you can join our group buy class and everything. Anyone you just want, just send me an email. If you want to buy luxury hair for yourself or for your business, you want to start your business and you want to buy luxury hair for your business, I have the link to my WhatsApp also in my description box. Do not forget, okay, to send me that message and our attendant is going to answer you. Thank you so much, you guys, for watching this video. Let me know what you learned from this video today, and yes, you guys, I'm going to see you in another video.